According to a study conducted by the researchers at Central Queensland University in Australia, people in relationships are more likely to gain weight compared to their single counterparts. So on today's topic, we're going to discuss, is your relationship making you fat? Let's talk. Now, relationships can be a wonderful thing. However, relationships can be a big reason why you're seeing the number on a scale going up. And I even argue that it's making you ugly too. Here are 5 reasons why your relationship might be turning you into a hippopotamus. Before we continue, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button while you're here to help us make even better videos for you in the future. The number one reason why your relationship is contributing to your heaviness and your decreasing levels of attraction is because you're making terrible food choices. Those cozy date nights at your favorite restaurants, the temptation of trying your partner's favorite meals, and the irresistible allure of dessert sharing, it all adds up. When normally you would be food prepping and choosing better dishes for yourself, now you want to compromise and have that tiramisu with your man. Takeout during those late nights becomes a norm, so now the only letters that you remember are KFC. Stop. Okay? Oh, and while you would normally just have a small bit of this tiramisu or a small portion of food, you are now going bite for bite with this guy. And let's be honest, men eat a lot. A whole lot more than women do. They require more calories to power their body. So when he's eating with you and having the large fries with a Big Mac and the chicken nuggets with a soda on the side, this is normal for him. If he orders the same for you, you would probably surpass your normal caloric intake by 1,000. This adds up. Oh yeah, and let's not forget how romance and candy go together like chopsticks. Valentine's Day is always that time of year when you get that big chocolate box with the assorted chocolate candies, cookies, cakes, and ice creams. Because love is sweet, right? Love is delicious. How better to show your delicious love than to eat all 5,000 calories of it? Come on. He loves you so much, he's giving you diabetes. Baby, I love you so much. Here's 5,000 calories of butter and chocolate from the bottom of my heart. I love you so much. Here's another candy to give you both a toothache and a heart attack. Mwah. You might not see it at the time, but those Valentine's candies are the reason why you have 3 chins right now. Okay, so the second reason why your relationship might be making you into a fat and ugly person is alcohol. Alright? Alcohol makes up a big part of dating culture. When you start going out with your guy, the first thing he usually does is buy you a drink. Let me buy you a drink. This then turns into, we're drinking every other night. He comes over. We're drinking every time we go out. We're drinking on the weekends. We're drinking with our friends. We're drinking just to have fun. Oh, drinking, it's more fun. It helps us relax, helps us get in the mood. Before you know it, you're drinking every other day. There's nothing wrong with having a drink. Nothing wrong having a drink with your guy. But when it turns out into a habit that happens every single time you're together, you're in trouble. Alcohol contains empty calories, and not only do they add up, but also contain 0 nutritional value. So you're just drinking and it isn't really going to help your body in any way. In fact, the opposite is true, where it significantly dehydrates you and makes you sick for hours after you've had it. Actually, did you know that 1 shot of vodka contains almost 100 calories? 1 shot. That's crazy business. The end, it's gonna have an impact on your waistline, and also it's gonna dehydrate you and make your skin really, really bad. Okay, so the third reason why your relationship might be making you heavy-footed and hard to look at is relationship stress. Now, relationships can be great for you. They can be a source of joy and love and support, but then relationships can also have a significant impact on stress and weight gain. When individuals experience stress in their relationship, it can trigger a series of psychological and behavioral responses. Stress often leads to the release of cortisol, a hormone associated with increased appetite, food storage, particularly around the abdominal area. Yeah, in short, so we're saying relationship problems can lead to emotional eating. When you turn to high-calorie comfort foods as a way to cope with your feelings, you are rolling downhill like the donut you're becoming. When things are not going great with your guy, you turn into a mess. You're crying all day, you're sleeping all day, you're staying up all night, stalking his social media, you're sliding off the wall, just being pathetic, hair is in a crazy state, you haven't exfoliated in days, elbows ashy as hell, feet crackling, you're a hot mess. And that, again, is leading to your ugliness, girl. What are we doing? Also, your skin is a hot mess too. You're breaking out in all kinds of places. Face acne, chest acne, back acne, just a mess. You're rubbing your face all the time, so now you have wrinkles forming at 27 years old and you're wondering what in the world is going on. Girl, what's going on is your pants say yoga, but your stomach is saying McDonald's. Don't morph into a hippo from all the stress eating. Stay focused on your goals even when you're in that relationship and it's stressing you out. Okay, so the fourth thing on the list that is contributing to your big back development is all the bad distractions that are brought forth by having a man in your life. Can we talk about it? Relationships take a lot of your time, from maintenance and self-care activities to now just spending time with this man. Remember when you used to do your routines, when you were single and had more time? That has now completely been forgotten and thrown out of the window. When you would normally on a Saturday be at yoga class or at the gym working on your beautiful body, now you are spending every Saturday cuddled up in bed because he came over Friday night and now he's spending the rest of the weekend, so all those things get pushed back. Stop. When you would normally be spending Friday doing your skincare and your lashes, food prepping, grocery shopping for your next week's meals, now he's here and you can't do any of those things anymore because skincare night has turned into hunching night. And instead of grocery shopping for your caloric needs, we're buying beers and ice cream and fast foods until he leaves for work on Monday. This is self-sabotage. Before you know it, you look like his mom when she was pregnant with him. Oh, also, girl, do you remember back when you had big ambitions? When you had just graduated high school with big dreams, big goals? Well, now you went and got yourself a boyfriend, and all those dreams and ambitions have just been tossed to the sideline to sit at home with this man watching Netflix every other day, cuddling. Girl, cuddling. You mean you gave up your dreams of building your own house, of becoming a registered nurse, of being the first in your family to get a master's, to have your own business, your own money, to be a boss? You gave all of that up to be home with this guy, doing a bunch of cuddling and hunching? Okay, so you're asking, is this making me fat? Is just, hanging out with my guy, absconding my dreams, setting them aside, how is this affecting me? Do you know that achieving goals is one of the best ways to boost self-confidence? It is. And when you are confident, you radiate, you glow, you are beautiful. And also, when you're making it and killing it and have your own money and have plenty to spend, you can spend on anything, including skincare, hair care, wardrobe, shoes, gym, trainer, a chef, a driver, assistant, nannies, housekeepers. All these things might not seem like super necessary, But at the end of the day, they help you look better. They help you feel better. You are well groomed and less stressed because of these things. That alone improves your looks in a very, very big way. Oh, and also one other thing that men distract you from is your friends. Friends help us stay connected to our social circles. They help us feel loved and cared for outside of the romantic relationships. When you would normally be hanging out with your bestie, going shopping, going to Pilates class, going to brunch and lunch and kicking, encouraging each other, signing up for that half marathon together, planning trips abroad, that has all gone out the window again. Now, every single time the girls want to hang out with you, you're busy with your man. Friends help us feel good and supported, but when we don't invest in those relationships, we can end up feeling alone and isolated, especially when things are not going well in the relationship. This leads to stress. Stress leads to skin problems and big back behavior of food indulging and just filling up that empty space with snacks and sweets and bad things and fat. Until now, you cannot see your feet or even be able to bend over. Okay, so the fifth reason why you're getting fat, pregnancy, girl. Pregnancy, okay? When this man is hunching on you and you end up getting pregnant, guess what? You gain weight. Yup, those goals you had of maintaining below 140 pound weight is now out the window because you're carrying 30 extra pounds right up in your belly, trying to grow that baby. On top of just the added excess fats for growing this baby in your womb, there's the added responsibility of parenting that normally would fall majority of the time on the woman, especially in those formative years of child raising. You're probably gonna be the sole person taking care of that child if you're a woman, and so that responsibility, that's stressful. You know, when you would normally have time alone, you are now stressed and you end up reverting back into those big back habits, right? Ozempic's not going to help you. It's an option, but those micro habits that you have formed over the years are going to consistently be there unless you catch yourself before you've gone too far. So now you got a baby, zero time for food prepping. You have zero time for preparing nutritious meals for yourself. You have to eat what is immediately there because you have no time. This child takes every single minute of your life. What are you supposed to do? So you get the fast, quick thing, and that's usually fast food or something full of sodium and fats, right? And it's all the stuff that's giving you that triple layer belly roll, right? It's never something healthy. So again, you're getting fatter and uglier just because this guy is in your life, getting you pregnant, giving you extra responsibilities. Okay, so what now? What now? What do we do? What do we do with this information? What am I supposed to do? I want a man. I don't want to not have a man in my life. What am I supposed to do? Okay, girl, there's some things you can do, okay? So first of all, you can choose partners that align with your goals, okay? If you date a big back, 100% you're going to adopt some of his big back behavior, okay? If you date somebody who's health conscious, who goes to the gym regularly, who trains, who looks after what they consume, what they eat on a regular basis, who watches their weight, who does activities that align with your goals, that's going to be so much easier for you to stay focused and not revert back into those big back habits. If you've made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Catch us on the next one. Do feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe.